You think say you sabi Naija music? Old school or new school? Come show yourself for Gusto Gets the Song. You go win better. Call the number wey dey appear for your screen so. Naija music come win money.
Guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for doing what you do, liking, sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love you. We appreciate every one of you. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Big Lala right here in the building. Number one in the building. Yes, oh shit. WIZKID, Tiwa Savage. Do you think they have settled?
Do I think they have settled? Well, I don't think so. I think Wiz is too busy doing his thing, and Tiwa Savage as well. She's too busy doing her thing. I don't think they've even had the time to be in the same space, or have they? I don't think they've even met in the same. Well, they would have, because they performed at, I think, at the show.
Lost on Rhythm, no, but it was like different days. Yeah, 2 different days.
I don't think they've made up. I don't think they have.
Okay, a lot of people have been saying that, oh, WIZKID, moved on from Tiwa with Thames and all of that, blah blah and everything. But of course, we know Tiwa just released the EP, and like we noticed when they released their albums, the Celia and Made in Lagos, there was no, post from anyone. I think WIZKID said something about all my sisters, my sisters and my brothers doing well. Packed the whole albums together at that time. Tiwa Savage didn't do anything, but of course we remember this video Fever. Tiwa and WIZKID. This was when the going, was really good. All the stage performances and everything right here. WIZKID, of course, released the Made in Lagos Deluxe, and one of the songs of it, Anoti, the freestyle, which had Bella Shmurda as one of the writers. And Tiwa Savage, ever since that, why should they collaborate with Davido? Be putting WIZKID FC in their feelings, basically.
Tiwa collaborated with
Davido collaborated with Tiwa.
That's what we want to see in the industry now. So I don't know why.
But for them, they actually think that it's more like Tiwa say, you know what, F WIZKID, man. Davido is the.
It can't be. That's thing sometimes about FC. Like, just because someone has done something with Wiz, they can't do
with Davido.
No, it doesn't make sense. Stonebwoy loves Burna and Davido, right? He would do a song with Burna Boy. He would do a song with
Davido, yeah.
So it doesn't mean other fan base should be angry with him for doing so.
Anyways, Tiwa Savage, on Twitter some days ago, actually got the bashing. It was actually the bashing of her life.
Why?
But of course, yeah. So she was seen, in a video vibing to WIZKID's Anoti. How would I put it now? Innocently.
What is she supposed to do? She's in a public space, having a good time.
WIZKID's Anoti came up. So
make sure you not dance the Anoti dance.
So comment on Twitter actually. FC said we FC now the vibe 10. Make she they drink her water and Gary alone. I swear, make she choke on Gary with a 30 BG snitch until we don't want. What is all of this? As in, why should Tiwa Savage be getting into trouble for vibing to a WIZKID song?
Well, I don't say I'm getting into any trouble. These are just people that cannot rest and give their life to Christ. I see no why they're attacking Tiwa Savage.
Why the attack?
What is she supposed to do?
Once WIZKID's Anoti comes up, she should.
She just like, nah, she can't be that bitter. These are the bitter ones. I'm pretty sure if Wiz is someplace someday and
somebody's
son comes out and is enjoying what he's listening to, what you vibe to it.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it now. I don't think these people they need to be this bitter.
When will WIZKID fans actually move on from that whole Tiwa left WIZKID or WIZKID left Tiwa or something?
No, the sensible ones have moved on. They don't even have a problem with it. It's these baby ones, maybe these ones, they just join FC and they want to show their metal, like say
those want to keep out warriors basically.
Nah, these ones are being sad because they don't know why they have a problem with it. Tiwa Savage dancing to WIZKID song.
A couple of other comments, I mean, this time man said we need no snitch. This one says she's losing cause zero talent. I mean, come on. Do they really have to bring Davido into this whole thing?
What is it?
She's losing cause zero talent. Davido is not helping her. Collabo flopped. She needs to come back to WIZKID or else she go miss O2 come November. What is all of this about?
She's not going to miss O2 come November. If Wiz wants her there, she'll be there. She's not going to. It's not because of Wiz that she would never perform at
the O2.
O2. There are several shows that will go on, Afrobeat shows that will go on in the O2 that Tiwa will be part of. Okay, fine. David is also going to the UK, right?
Next
year,
year.
Going to do an O2. So if she's pitching a tent with David, she's still going to perform at the same.
But she's not pitching a tent with David.
She did. She's just doing her thing. Her son and David's daughter are best of friends. So she's supposed to be.
What do you expect?
Supposed to be enemies with Davido. I don't get it. And those guys have huge respect for each other. Like generally, I saw videos of them. They saw each other at the Icebox.
Yeah.
And then they see the love,
the excitement. Yeah.
The two of them, and you want bad belly where you don't even know how the other thing will go. For all I care, Wiz and Tiwa maybe could even behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Tiwa can be messaging Wiz that, oh, good luck on this or
definitely.
Or what's it called? WIZKID can be messaging.
Congrats
Tiwa,
on your EP.
on your EP. Oh, I love this outsider. Very sorry.
Outsiders.
And this one way
FC. When exactly should fans move on from this whole, WIZKID and Tiwa Savage debacle of the? I mean, anything Tiwa Savage does that has to be WIZKID these days is always, always comes with some sort of attack and everything. Should this even be happening at all?
Well, total me. Forget all this what I'm saying. I understand where they are coming from. Fans will be fans, stands will be stands. But then
maybe they love the relationship that they had and they are paying that.
Was it not sweet? See the fever video now. Were they not all psyched up all over the whole thing that was going on? Like who? In fact, when there was a certain T-Views was hurting with the whole controversy back then. Where telling T-Views they make go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, that is Wiz and Tiwa now and everything.
Tiwa, they loved it, so maybe they are playing the role of the.
So can they play? So can they play it well and actually bring Wiz and Tiwa back?
No, they don't need to bring a Wiz and Tiwa back. If that's going to happen, it will happen naturally. It won't be because of
the fans.
I don't know because I wanted to say one word now because some of them go vex. It won't be because of these guys, the childish ones. Nah.
You said it.
No, that's not the word I want to say.
Okay.
It was worse than child. So some of these people, they are angry that whatever relationship they had them gone because it looked good.
Really good, actually, for the camp.
Yeah, but Tiwa is not entirely busy. Nah, she's not entirely busy.
Okay, well, for a lot of people, they believe that Tiwa and WIZKID, would have done quite a lot of more bangers together if they were still cool. If they were, we don't know if they're, like you said, we don't even know if they're cool behind the back.
It would be bad. It would be bad for every good thing that comes out of a career or seen as good is to be related
to WIZKID. Yeah.
No, it's not a wise career decision. At the end of the day, she also has to prove that she can make bangers by herself. She has made bangers by herself for years, for several years. So for her, all this talk of if you are not a WIZKID, you are not. It will also pain her now. And you think she will see that kind of thing and say, I want to pitch my tent with this and be like that. Nah, she's not going to do that.
But do you think WIZKID SC are actually justified with the fact that the adventure?
Don't generalize. That's why you make it up. Just say, do you think this set of WIZKID?
Do you think this set of WIZKID SC? Do you think this set of WIZKID SC? Do you think this set of WIZKID SC? You think this section of the fans, section of the fans actually, are justified or they are right when they say, Tiwa Savage sojourn, with Davido has not been as good as the one she had with WIZKID.
No, it's not surprise or it's no news that her biggest song, Malo, featured Wiz, and that's dope for her, right? I don't think her doing song with Davido is to attempt to do something that's bigger than what she has done with Wiz. It's just her. How many female artists or how many artists like that can come out and say, I did a song with Wiz, I did a song with Bonner, I did a song with Davido. If anything, she's doing what we want to be done. Collaborate with the top guys, work between each other. That's what we always preach out.
Mhm.
She's done it at the male side, she needs to do it on the female side. We keep on saying that. So it's not the question of what this section of fans.
Section of fans.
Awesome.
I think put out this time around. Guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Tiwa Savage, of course, getting all the glasgows, over the whole dancing to Anoti by WIZKID. Some section of fans, a section of the fans are still, they have still not moved on from the fact that I think he was just trying to, Anyways, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Why is Tiwa Savage getting, the bashing, from some fans of WIZKID? Because she's vibing to Anoti, a song by an artist called WIZKID. Of course, let's have your thoughts on that one. Yeah, a song by an artist now called WIZKID. Yes, an artist called WIZKID. Yes, put your comment down below. We'll see you guys on No, I said an artist called I said an artist called WIZKID. Well, it was unknown before, but right now it's very well known. It was unknown before.
At what point?
When it was Lil Prince in Surulere like that.
Which Lil Prince?
Lil Prince, Alaji.
Is there a record of
at Modoc Studios?
Forget what you heard in any song. Is there a record of Lil Prince?
Lil Prince actually did stuff in in the church and everything. It was unknown, largely unknown. When it got into even when it was with MI, it was unknown. When it was with MI, it was still virtually unknown.
It was not unknown.
It was known by some very few people. You say so literally unknown.
Okay.
Fairly known.
WIZKID was unknown.
WIZKID, I know. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.